Hello, and welcome to Sonyabeonit channel. Today is all about the Vicks Vapor Rub treatment. Now today I'm gonna answer a lot of questions that people have been submitting and asking about this treatment. Now, as you all know, I have videos from 1 to 5. It's very thorough, very detailed. You can go back and look at that. But I understand a lot of people don't want to take the time to do that. I may say scab, okay? So if you ain't with it, you ain't with it. But you know the gist of what I'm talking about. Now, the purpose of the vapor rub treatment is to stimulate the blood flow. If you have any kind of infection or bacteria on the scalp, then it's going to also treat that. It's good for itchy scalp, for all those blown away edges. Yes, I said blown away edges, because they're gone. They are gone. If you are someone like me who wears scarves all the time, that can have an effect on your edges. If you've been wearing lace wigs, that glue can have an effect on your edges. If you've been trying to flat iron these little small pieces and you know your flat iron just would not grip that, but you tried it and now it's gone, your edge has been blown away. But overall, it's a good treatment that's very inexpensive and very effective. Now we're going to go ahead and get into these questions. I'm going to look down because I'm trying to, I can't remember all these damn questions. I'm going to look down. This is a one-woman show, so bear with me, okay? So the first question is, will this treatment work on all hair type? And the answer to that is no. I've had some Caucasian people ask me, will this work for my hair texture? No, it will not. And the reason being, you have the option of washing your hair every day. And by your hair being so thin, you don't want this petroleum that's in this formula to weigh your hair down. It really would not benefit you. I really don't think so. You're welcome to try it to see if it's going to work, and I have suggested that to a couple of people who have asked me that question. Now, in my opinion, if you're going to use any kind of treatment that's out there, you would need something in a paste form, because that's easier to wash out of your hair. In my opinion, I don't think it would be a good idea to do this treatment. Number 2, will my hair grow overnight or within a week? For real? For real? Did you say overnight? Let me tell you something. If you have that kind of hair that will grow overnight, I want you to throw away all your damn products. Just throw them away. You didn't need them. Why did you go buy those products? Nothing happens overnight. There's a process to everything in life. Believe that. Building a house, trying to do your hair, trying to get up out of bed, there are steps and there's a process to this thing. If you have damaged and severe hair, guess what? It may get worse before it get better. But you gotta have patience and try to see your way through this. If you would at least give yourself 30 to 60 days, I'm not going to even say 90 days, 30 to 60 days, give it a try. But overnight, stop. Let me tell y'all something. For those of you who know me, I don't put videos up here just for the sake of a view. It has to have some kind of substance where you can use this in your everyday life, where it's something positive that you can take from my video and you can use it in everyday life. So I'm not going to tell you that your hair is going to grow overnight. I'm not going to do that, because it's not going to happen. Hell, if it is, share that secret with me so I can throw away all this stuff that I have and I can do that one particular thing that you're doing. Because remember, sharing is caring. Number 3, can I leave this treatment in my hair overnight? It's no. People, this is a 15 minutes max treatment. Let me tell you something. I accidentally had fallen asleep. When I woke up, I tell you no lie, I had a bad headache. My head hurt some terribly. So no, do not leave this in your hair overnight. It's a weekly or bi-weekly treatment is what it is. Damn, did I miss a question? Y'all know I'm trying to see without my damn glasses and this ain't working out too good. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4, can I use this on my child's hair? It all depends. If your child is 12 years old or older, I would say yes, because that put that child right there in the middle school age bracket, and it probably won't be so severe for their scalp, so therefore you can. Do not put this on a newborn, do not put this on an infant, do not put this on a toddler, do not put this on a small child's hair, period. Stop it. They are babies. They're not caring about their hair. They don't even know the concept of hair. Stop trying to make these kids have hair. When I was a kid, I didn't have no damn hair because I had one piece of hair with this big old head. But stop it. Let these kids be kids and let their hair go through a natural process. See, that's the problem. We tend to manipulate things before we give them an opportunity to do it naturally the way it's supposed to be done. Eventually their hair going to grow. If a child's born with no hair, guess what? It was meant for it to be that way, and eventually their hair is going to show some type of progress. So leave them be. If you have a child that is 12 years old or older, you can then try this on their hair. But there's still some stipulations to that, and we're going to talk about that within the next question or so. So the next question, let me see, where we at? Number 5. Number 5, if I have braids, can I use this technique on my hair? And the answer to that is no. Because, as I stated, this is a 15-minute treatment. And just think about it. The concept of this technique, you are to take your hand, or take your comb. I prefer you take a rat tail comb, part your hair, open up the scalp or to the root of your hair. You're going to take the vapor rub, you only need a little bit, and apply it directly to the scalp. Now, for those of you who know me, I talk about feeding the soul. This is the soul. When it comes to our hair, this is the soul. You have to nourish and feed it, because a lot of times we take in the nutrition that we need for the body, but by the time it reaches up here, there's a very small percentage that it has received. So why not take it to the source? This is the source. This is your crown of glory. How are you going to treat it, and how are you going to maintain it for it to do what you want it to do? Because it will actually grow unless you have some underlying issues, some underlying medical issues. Then that's something you should look into further. I had some medical underlying issues right before I had the UFE procedure with my fibroids. So therefore it was hindering my hair from growing. It was coming out tremendously. No matter what I tried, my hair was still falling out. So we're going to talk about that in another video. But if you have braids, no, you cannot use this. You can use it either before you get your braids done, do the treatment, or wait till your braids are removed and you can do the treatment then, immediately after taking your braids down. But no, you cannot do this treatment if you have braids in your hair. Number 6. What the hell did it say? If you have a sensitive scalp, can you use this technique? And the answer to that is yes. If you looked in one of my videos, I showed where I diluted the Vicks vapor rub. And the reason being, Deja's scalp is very sensitive. So therefore what you can do is take 1 part of this Vick rub to 3 parts of whatever your favorite oil is, mix that up very well and apply it directly to your scalp and follow the remaining steps to complete the treatment. So yes, you can still use this treatment. Number 7, do I have to use your dry wash technique? Now, the purpose behind the dry wash technique, make sure the hair as well as the scalp is thoroughly clean from all of the vapor rub. So as I stated, you would take your comb, part your hair, apply this to your scalp, directly to your scalp. You're going to leave this on for about 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes is up, you're going to take whatever shampoo you like, and you're going to apply it in the same method. Take a little bit and apply it in between your scalp to the root. And what that's going to do is thoroughly cleanse your scalp and remove all of that. It's going to take it off your hair. When I tell you you're going to love it, you're going to love it. You may want to do the dry wash technique outside of just doing this vapor rub treatment, because you can, and it leaves your hair feeling so clean and refreshed. Now, someone asked me about the shampoo. This is the Silkins 2-in-1. I purchased this from my local Dollar Tree. This is the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and it also comes in the hydrating shampoo. To me, it's a good product, but it's a little bit runny. It's gonna run, but it will get the job. Camera stop. Doesn't talk too much. I don't know. Okay, but a lot of times we may buy different shampoos, but it's not that the product is not doing what it's supposed to. Sometimes we're being trained, you got to wet your hair first. So if you wet your hair, guess what you're doing? You're diluting the shampoo from doing what it really should be doing. So that is why I recommend that you do the dry wash technique. and try it outside of this treatment. I think you're gonna love it. And when you do the dry wash technique, applying that to the top of this or using it by itself versus just wash your hair and cleanse your hair, let me tell you something. You only have to do one wash. That's it. One wash. Number 8, where did I purchase my steamer? It has nothing really to do with this, but I'm going to go ahead and answer that question. I purchased my steamer. I don't know if you can see it. Damn, you can see this damn light now. Whatever, you're going to have to see that, y'all, because I can't get down. But I purchased this steamer from my local Sam's Club. I want to say about 6-7 years prior. And the reason I purchased it at the time that I purchased it, I had a relaxer in my hair. And when I tell you I love the steamer, I've had it just that long. In order to purchase this, you must have a Sam's Club membership, and it only can be purchased online from what I've seen. Now, they had not had this steamer on their website for a few years, and lo and behold, I looked on there the other day and it's back in stock. The price on it, the price point is like $187. So if I've had it for 6-7 years, we're talking about on average about $30 a year. Can't beat it. I love it. I love the steamer. So I use it a lot as well. Okay, number 9. Do I need to apply a lot of the Vicks Vapor Rub to my scalp? And the answer to that is no. We have been trained to think that if we put a lot of product on our hair, if we leave it in our hair for a whole week, it's going to work a little bit faster or it's going to work a little bit better. A little bit goes a long way. So no, you don't have to take your whole entire jar of Vicks Vapor Rub to apply this to your scalp and find yourself going out having to buy some more. This have lasted me since I started this in January, and I still have a lot left. So no, a little bit will go a long way. Number 10, can I use this on my hair if I'm relaxed? Yes, you can. You can use this treatment if you are relaxed. Yes, you can. Okay, number 14. No, shit, I can't see it. I'm trying my best to be kind of fancy, but it ain't working. But I'm trying to get this truthful information out to you. Number 11. Can I use this treatment on my relaxed hair before I do a relaxer? And the answer to that is hell no. We're going to emphasize that one. Hell no. And the reason being, you're putting a chemical on your scalp. A lot of people say it don't touch your scalp. Yes, hell it is. A relaxer is going to touch your scalp whether you try to or not. It's just going to do it. But you don't want to go back in there and apply this when it has menthol, which menthol, a lot of people say Sonya is like peppermint. It's like peppermint, but yet and still, you got to realize the formula. This formula is already made up. Why you want to go buy something else when this damn formula is already put together? Why? Everything ain't got to be homemade or you got to do it yourself. Hell, it's in the jar already. Go ahead and get it. So yes, you can put it on your hair, but I'm telling you this. If you're about to get a relaxer, don't base this around your edges talking about I'm going to protect my edges. No, hell, you're not. Don't put it in between your scalp when you're about to get a relaxer. You're either going to do this treatment a week before or a week after because your pores are going to open. And therefore, you talking about burning. This going to damn burn. Don't do that. Don't do it. So my answer to that is no, that's not how it works. Number 12, can I use Noxzema or Icy Hot? And the answer to that, once again, we're going to emphasize it. Hell no. Don't do it. Don't do it. The ingredients is just totally different. You have this formula, I'm going to say it again, already put together. You're either going to dilute it or you're going to use it directly from the jar. That's all you have to do. 13. Sonya, do I have to buy the Vicks Vapor Rub or can I buy a generic brand? This is what I want you to do. You can buy either one. Whichever one your pocketbook says you can afford, your pocket says you can afford, that's the one you damn buy. It just so happened when the guy gave me this vision to do this, he told me this. Go in the store, pick these up. Go over there and pick up this Vicks Vapor Rub. Get your off-name brand generic or just write down the ingredients. How much of the menthol is in here versus the store brand. But after looking at both of them, they have the same thing. And as you can see, I've been using that too. So I've been, alternating between the two. So yes, and And like I said, when it comes to your oil, if you have to dilute this stuff because your scalp is very sensitive, you can start using oil like this. Chia seed is very inexpensive. This is $10, but it's a multi-purpose oil that can be used for your face, your skin, your body. This is cooking. This is for cooking. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful oil. You can use avocado oil. You can use olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever your favorite oil is. You don't have to break your bank in order to do this treatment. You don't. That's what I try to give you guys. I can't bring you something that I'm not going to use. Or I may say, you know, buyers beware, or it's a great deal, it's not a great deal. I want you to learn something about yourself. In life, just always remember, there is no one that will treat you better than you can treat yourself, okay? Just know that. Learn about yourself, because you have the tools, and a lot of times it's in the bathroom, in the kitchen, or you just need to get out and get some fresh air to think about what is it that I'm doing and I'm not doing. So be inspired, share these videos, and if you do it a little bit differently, that's wonderful. Share down below your steps so somebody else can try your method. But as I stated, please don't leave this in your hair overnight. And it doesn't work for me. It doesn't give me a headache, even if I dilute it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, be blessed. Bye, y'all.